Do you like books? What about A Short Stay in Hell? Welcome to Purdy's Book Club, where we talk about books and stuff. I read a book, then I talk to you about it, and you sit there and listen. Then you go out and buy the book, or check it out from the library, and like my channel. And maybe you like some other things, but mostly my channel. Let's get into it.
It's Purdy Jenkins. 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 It's Purdy Jenkins.
A Short Stay in Hell book talk. Hey everyone, today we got something special coming your way. A book talk, Purdy style, about a book called A Short Stay in Hell by Stephen Peck. Peck, that's short for pecker. It's also the thing that chickens do when they peck for seed. But I like to think that his name is short for pecker. A Short Stay in Hell. I mean, you see the title, and it's already a good book because you don't want to be living in hell for a long stay. That would be terrible. That's called fucking marriage. A Short Stay in Hell, though, it's a very good book. The guy that wrote it's a Mormon, and the main character in the book is a Mormon as well. Basically, the Mormon dies, goes to hell, because he didn't live a good life. He was like Bob over there, who lived a shitty, sinful life and made every mistake under the heavens. Anyways, the main character dies, ends up in hell, but it's unlike anything he had expected. It's actually not even that bad. It's in a huge, never-ending library set up in sort of an endless tower situation that goes up as far as you can go and down as far as you can go, and it's almost infinite. Stairwells, I think, connect, or elevators, who knows. You can go up, down, all around in this place, hell, and basically it's a library. You get unlimited food each day when you go to sleep and wake up. You're in perfect health, perfect shape. You can die there in this hell, break your leg, whatever. But like I said, when you go to sleep and wake up, you're all healed again. So it doesn't actually sound that bad. But he learns that the true religion is not Christianity, but Zoroastrianism. And he's basically only told one thing: while you're here in this hell, please read the book of Zoroaster, which is on every floor of the heavenly library. So you can go up 1,000,000 floors, down 1,000,000 floors, and this one book, the book of Zoroaster, is in the same spot on the shelf in every library. And then all of the other books in the library are every book that could possibly be written. So there's a book called War and Peace, Old Man and the Sea, which is exactly like the books we know and read. But then there's a Old Man and the Sea book with an extra word or an extra letter or extra this or extra that. There's like millions and millions of versions of Old Man and the Sea. There's a book filled with blank pages. There's a book filled with just periods and colons and exclamation marks. There's books that are just filled with the whole book, 1,000,000 words. 999,999 words. Every book that could ever possibly be written is in this library. Except the one book you can count on to be in that library in the same spot where you can easily find it, easily read it, would be the book of Zoroaster. So he tells him to read it. But this book is crazy. It's only like 100 pages, but you feel eternity throughout the whole entire book. It's crazy. He goes through periods where there's gangs, and every time he wakes up in the morning, they bash his face in with a baseball bat, and he can barely even go to stop the bat before he gets his skull crushed, and he wakes up totally healed again, and the bat comes down and crushes him. Well, eventually, 1,000,000 years later, these people get bored, and then, he's bored too. So he wants to go searching around what else is in this dang library. And he wonders, like, how high can I go up? How high can I go down? There's a balcony you can look over, I guess, too. And it goes straight down. He jumps down there, and it takes 1,000,000 years before he finally hits the bottom. But the question is, how do you get out of this hell? Is there an answer in the book of Zoroaster? As you read the pages, You're wondering why the hell he isn't picking the book of Zoroaster up, and no one else is either. And you're like, why? Pick it up. There might be an answer in there. You might be able to read it and find out a damn thing or nine and get to heaven. But it's a short stay in hell, I think, because it's only 100-some pages, and it's a short time reading it. Anyways, this book is awesome. If you want to feel like what eternity feels like, then read this book. Hundreds of thousands of years will go by in the span of these 100 pages, and you'll love it. Stephen Peck, short for pecker, or the thing that birds do to birdseed. And you might want to learn about Zoroastrianism as well. You'll love this book. It's a page turner. It's only 100 pages. Even Bob over there, who's got half a brain, can read 100 pages. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's discussion on A Short Stay in Hell by Stephen Pecker. He's that Mormon guy from Utah with like 9,000 wives, I think, but don't quote me. Don't quote him either. Anyway, I thought you might be interested in 4 more books to help guide you on your life journey to your inevitable destination, which is probably death. In hell, number 1, the Bible, a classic, where you can read about David chopping off people's foreskins and folks getting crucified to tree branches with nails in their hands and their feet. Inspiring. Number 2, that one book by the angry German guy. You know the one. The title literally translates to My Struggle. If you're going through tough times, maybe you can relate. Or maybe you'll just be really confused. Either way, it's a read. Number 3, Might Makes Right. Nobody really knows who wrote this. Some dude in the 1800s, apparently. The main idea? Morality's fake. Do whatever works. If you have a problem and your solution works, then congrats. That was the right thing to do. Ethics, laws, all that other mumbo jumbo, optional. Number 4, the greatest book you'll ever read, Plutarch's Lives, Julius Caesar edition. Picture this, Caesar standing at the edge of the Rubicon, staring at his last remaining legion. The Senate took his other armies under very deceitful orders. Now he's got 2 choices. Return to Rome alone as an outlaw and face trial for crimes they've already decided he's guilty for. Number 2, return as an outlaw with the whole fucking army and let the dice fall where they may. What would you do? Everyone criticizes him, but let's be real, he didn't have much of a choice. The only question left was how it would turn out, and we all know how that ended. So what do you think? Let's toss the dice high, march beneath them, and when we go to Rome, we'll find out. If you like this, smash that like button. Maybe even press it long and hard, just like you do to your brother every day, just to see what happens. And don't forget to subscribe, because if I'm willing to go this far for a book club, imagine what's next. See you in the next one.